Good morning. Again, I'm back at Rio de Los Angeles State Park, and there's still construction going on. And by the looks of it, it's probably going to go on through maybe February. I don't know. Government sometimes seems to move very slowly, but this is a very unplanned activation. I thought I would come here um, maybe about an hour and a half ago. So I went ahead and stopped at my favorites, Albert's, had a breakfast burrito, and then beat feet over to here and got here. Right, let me see what time it is. Um, I would say about 40 minutes ago. Part of the deal is I was trying to find parking. I didn't find what I really wanted at the time, so I parked in the same spot I did last time, which was um, right next to the gate for the that shuts off the construction area. So that's what I'm doing now. This time, however, at this spot, I'm using for the second time. I'm using my Chameleon lefts or lightweight end-fed sloper, and I'm also using the drive-on mount for the antenna. So it seems to work okay. I've got it set up such that a 25-foot worth of coax is coming straight into the radio, being held in place by a little bit of the door. I'm not pushing it all the way, just enough to keep things from moving around. Once again, I find myself in a Gemini or a Gemini capsule situation, but I think I've modified the way things are working a little bit better, so that it is not as difficult to get in and out. Okay. That said, thank you so much for being with me today. Once again, I ask you to retroactively cross your fingers so that I can go ahead and get the activation done. So for now, I think that'll be it. So thank you very much. See you in a little bit. Ciao for now. Okay, this is what things look like inside this morning. A little bit, I think, better organized. If I can get in here now. A little bit better organized. Let me close the door. So I've got nothing on this side, as you can see. But above the driver's spot, the driving steering wheel on the dash, is the radio. So you can see it right there. And the way I'm going to try to do this with one hand. The way I get in here is I have this bamboo little steering wheel desk I mount onto here. I don't know if you can see that quite well. Then what I do, this is so tight in here. Then what I do is I bring down my tablet, and let's see if this is going to work. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. There we go. I get that thing and on there. And what else? I guess that's it, because the only thing now is to start activating or start working on the activation. All right. That said, it's very tight in here, but I think I'm better organized than last time. See you in a bit. Still waiting. This park is in Washington. thought he had me. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, we're good. So he's got my park as a P2P. That's the first time I've ever sent a park in CW. And I guess hunting helps a little bit there. So I've got a couple of things to do before I finish up putting the stuff in here. As things beginning to look up in 14 minutes. I got 3 contacts. Well, it continues. That was a good one here in California. Not quite sure where in California, but doesn't much matter. It's a contact. I got a contact. And many times I've had contacts on 20 meters, literally 20 miles across the basin on the other side of LA. Oh, shit. sometimes I just can't key, and I mess up just like you saw there. I couldn't send FER because I've got diditis. Sometimes I miss out on the last dit of a character. That's what you call diditis, when a dit is missing. Case of the missing dit. The nice thing that I have going here, I can start the engine, no interference with the radio whatsoever. I don't want the battery running down. Not that what I'm doing is going to kill it, but just in case. And just in case, I also have a portable battery charger starter thing, and give it a jump. Now the last guy, Paul, K9PM, came. That's 10. I'll just go for one more for a safety and call it a day. It's really taking so long. It's like, the heat coming in here, even though it says 55 up here, 55 degrees, it's not. this has to be quick because my battery is running low. This was a very, very slow activation. Um, um, I got 11 contacts, and I thought about going QRT 10 times. Okay, after this, okay, this is enough. I'm going to go QRT. And what do you know? There comes another call coming in. So that's okay. I enjoyed the activation. I'd still have I still have some rearranging to do, although I think what I did this time around was much, much, much better, and it worked out for me. I even put the camera on a stand behind the passenger seat, and yeah, it looked all right. There's not much you can do inside what I call the Gemini capsule. Just the inside of the car with all the stuff that I've got going on in there just seems how do I put it, about as tight and compact as the astronauts were during the Gemini program. You know, those two side-by-side astronauts in that trapezoidal looking contraption called the Gemini capsule. So yeah, that's I went into the Gemini mode. I guess that's it. And you might also notice a difference in lighting and where the sun is. I've spent the last hour or so talking to Luis, who is a he works here for the state parks, and we were talking about the park usage and community use of the park, to include this Mesoamerican field where I mentioned this in a couple of other activations. It's a Mesoamerican ball game, and I can't think. I thought it was Mayan. They told me it was Mayan, but who knows? Anyway, we're talking about the use of the park and so forth. And I also talked to Tanya, who's LA City construction inspector for all the work that's going on here at the park. And evidently the information I was told initially either misunderstood or things changed, but it doesn't look like this park is going to be done until probably this time next year. They're doing a lot of construction at the park, and part of the problem is there's an endangered species of birds that they have to work around. They were nesting here during the summer. Now that they've left, they can make more noise and bring more equipment in and so forth. But that's the state of what's going on here. As far as my state, I'm QRT. I'm done. Thank you very much. If you were a part of the activation, I do appreciate it. I think I got 11 contacts. It did go very slow. Like I said, 11 contacts, and there were 10 times I was just about to go QRT because things were so slow. But I got it done. We got it done. And thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. So that's it for me. Again, hope to see you next time. I do enjoy knowing that there are other folks here. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. It was a lot of dead time, so it might be one of the shorter videos. Once again, thank you so much for being with me, and I guess we'll see you next time. Ciao for now.